Hi everyone, and welcome to Heather's Happy Stitches. I'm Heather. Today we are going to be doing a very special project. I was finally given the approval to mention it on my website or my YouTube channel, and so here we go. I am doing a project called Little Hats Big Hearts, and it is a program that hospitals run so that their preemies and newborns can have new hats. So we are going to be making hats today. This one's the preemie. And see how itty bitty it is? And then this is the newborn hat. So the newborn hat measures 5 inches from top to bottom. And I didn't look beforehand. I should have though. 6 inches across. So a head of 12 inches. But if you fold it up like so, cute. But I'm just going to send it like this. Might be big for a small newborn, but it'll still work. And then the preemie hat measures 3.5 tall and 4.5 across. And look how itty bitty that is. That is so cute. So that is what we're doing today. We're going to be doing both. First the preemie hat and then the newborn hat. Well, technically I guess this could be for 0 to 3 months, but we're going to call it a newborn hat so that it lasts longer. So, but I'm going to put a link to the website in the description box below so that if you want to participate, you can have your contact information of the state so that you can know where to send it and who to contact about that. But that's it. Thank you so much. Oh, the deadline for the hats is December 15th. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so for the first hat, the preemie hat, we are going to be using a 10.5 or 6.5 millimeter K10.5 scissors and a tapestry needle. Sorry, forgot what it was called. And our color today is Harvest Red by Karen Simply Soft. It's a softer, shinier metal. It's a 4 weight 100% acrylic. Well, isn't that nice? Tore straight out of the package. Alright, just trim that up a bit. Move the scissors. Alright, so we're going to start with a magic ring. And that's just lay your yarn over your pinky and middle finger and wrap it around twice. And then go under the first, grab hold of the second, pull it through, and then grab hold of the second just like that. And now we're going to chain 3, 2, 3. We're going to work, this counts as the first one, so we're going to work 14 double crochets into it, making 15 total. That's 1, 2, 3, well, 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Now we're just going to cinch it shut. We're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. And now chain 2, 1, 2. And now we're going to, into the same stitch, we are going to double crochet. So see where it's coming out here into this stitch? We're going to double crochet back into that stitch. And then we're going to double crochet 2 into each stitch around. So when you're all done, you're going to have 30 stitches. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then you're going to have a small fake stitch right here. That's your slip stitch. We're going to ignore that. Okay? And then we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. So that's 1, 2. All right, and that's it. We're done extending. So now chain 2, and we're just going to single crochet or double crochet into each stitch around. And this is round 3, so 3 through 7 we are just going to double crochet in each stitch around. Alright, so I just finished my round 6. And for round 7, we're going to do something a little different. So for round 7, we're going to chain 2, And now we're going to be working into the front loop only. So you got your V stitch here. This is front loop. This is back loop. We're only going to be going into this front section, the front loop. You're going to leave the back loop empty. Okay, so front loop only. And you see how it stretches out? That's okay. Just make sure you're not crocheting into this open space again. You're going to want to go into the next one. Front loop only. All right. And again, we are skipping this false stitch here and slip stitching into this top of the chain 2 stitch. Oops. Whoopsie doopsie. Let's try that again. Alright, so now for round 8 we are just going to double crochet into each round with both stitches, or with both loops, just like normal. We're just going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. And then we're going to fasten off. And weave in our ends. Now I'm doing it on the outside of this because once we get this all weaved in, and trimmed, we're going to fold it up like that, so the inside becomes the outside. And then this is the tail from the top, so we can just weave that in too.
One more time around. And just a little bit down into the stitching. And trim.
And that's it. That is our cute little preemie hat. Alright, so now for the second pattern. Alright, so and for the next pattern we are going to have a 5mm hook, scissors, a tapestry needle, and we're using Caron Simply Soft in Autumn Red. Autumn Red. Alright. Alright, so we're all ready to start. So for this pattern, we're going to start with a slip stitch. And we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to connect to the first and slip stitch into it. So now we got a ring. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into the ring, this middle one, not this one, this one's the slip stitch, into the ring. We are going to double crochet 11. This chain 3 counts, so we're going to have 12 total. That's 1, 2, or 3. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Alright, so you see we have a pretty decent hole there. If you crocheted over your end like I did, you can pull it up and it'll leave a small hole, and when you work this end in later, you can just work it around this ring and it'll cinch it up. So then we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. That's here. That's 1, 2, see, 1, 2, 3. So if you count it around, you should have 12 stitches. Just so 12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we're going to chain up 2. 1, 2. And then into the same stitch that we slip stitched into, this one here, we're going to double crochet into that same stitch. And then we're going to double crochet into the next stitch. And that one's this one here. It's kind of small, so make sure you don't miss it. And we're just going to do that all the way around. Double crochet 2 into each stitch around, so that when you're done, you should have a total of 24 stitches. Alright, so I am finishing up my last stitch. So there's 24 around. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And here you will have a fake stitch right here. It's your slip stitch from the round before. Do not work into this stitch. So you will slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. And it's not very noticeable. It doesn't leave a huge gap like some of them that when you miss that false stitch does. Alright, so now we're just chain 2, and we're going to repeat what we did in round 2. So we're going to, into the same stitch that we did the chain 2 in, we're going to put another double crochet or half double crochet or double crochet. Oy. And then we're going to do 2 in each around. So the next stitch is here. It's kind of small. So just half double or double crochet, 2 in each stitch around, and I will meet back up with you when that's all done. Alright, so that just finished off my last stitch. So we should have 48 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Huh? I missed one somewhere. Let me see. Right there. Do you see it? I only put one double crochet into that stitch there. I will go back and fix it. Alrighty. So now that we got that all fixed, let's slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. So this is the slip stitch, 1, 2. That slip stitch went better than any of my other slip stitches. So chain 2, and now we're done increasing. So all we're going to do is put a double crochet into each stitch around. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is round 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do round 4 through 12 as one double crochet per stitch around. So if you want to do that until row 12, I will meet back up with you when I'm about done, and then we can do the border. Alright, so I just finished round 12. Oh my goodness, really? Okay. And now we're just going to do a single crochet border. So that's chain 1 and then just single crochet all the way around. And that's it. So we just slip stitch into the first. And then fasten off. And then we're just gonna see, this is the seam here. It's almost invisible. Unless you're like really looking for it. You can't really tell it's there. And then don't forget to weave in the top. And there we go. Our newborn hat. And our preemie hat. The newborn hat can technically be for 0 to 3 months, I would guess. But look at the difference, the preemie hat versus the newborn hat. But that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.